EA Sports just revealed a new title update and roster update that's dropping tomorrow for College Football 27. Now this video is sponsored by EA because I was able to get some early footage of this update before it goes live tomorrow. I'm going to show you some of the gameplay changes. There's also going to be some fixes for Dynasty, and I'm going to show you some of the new players in the game, new freshmen and upperclassmen. Also keep in mind this is the title update 3.5, so it's one of those in the middle updates, but there's another one coming really soon and I'll have more stuff to share with you from that very soon that I know you guys are going to be excited about, but you just got to bear with me for a little bit. So let's start with gameplay. We're going to see a lot of similar changes here that were also just recently announced for Madden as well, because the games do play very similarly. They are doing some tuning to increasing holding penalties when blocking coaching adjustment is set to aggressive. So here you'll see I'm running the ball, the first attempt on aggressive blocking, and you'll notice I get a holding call. Before, these were almost never happening, so there was no negative to putting your blocking on aggressive. There was no risk reward. Now here on the second play, I'm getting kind of locked up, I'm not going to lie, but no holding call. And then a couple plays later, fourth down, I make the conversion, but I'm going to get another holding call. So aggressive blocking now is not as overpowered as it was before. The next gameplay change is they improved offensive tackle targeting when facing contained defenders. So here you'll see some clips of me going against just different contained rushes, and you'll notice that they're not really coming in as easy as they were before. The contains themselves I don't believe will really change too much, but the tackles are now going to get a little bit more depth. They're going to kick out there and actually pick up the contains more consistently than they did before. So you're not going to see a lot of those popular contained blitzes people were running. I'm not going to say they'll never work or they won't ever get in, but they're not going to get in every single play anymore. The tackles are going to do a better job at kind of sliding out and picking up contains now. So contains are really meant to kind of keep the QB in the pocket, not be this super overpowered rush angle every play, and they won't be like that anymore. And to go along with this, they also fixed an issue preventing offensive tackles from identifying linebackers when they were moved out to a wide alignment in the 3-3 Cub defense. They also fixed an issue that caused receivers to often jump for catches when not necessary. So you'll see here I just ran a bunch of random clips in the game and in practice mode of just trying to do some rack catches in different situations, and I'm not really noticing that receivers are jumping for the ball anymore when they're not supposed to, whereas before they would jump a little too often. I did have a couple of instances where the receiver did still jump, but it didn't seem like it was nearly as much as before, so it looks like this has finally been addressed. Next up, they fixed the issue where slot defenders would sometimes not flip with the offense. So, you come out, you play people, a lot of times they want to flip their offensive formation. Sometimes the slot DB would not follow the slot receiver, but as you can see now, when you flip, he's going to follow every single time. So we shouldn't have any more issues there. Some other gameplay adjustments that they are making with this update is they addressed an issue where custom adjusted defenders would sometimes have the wrong assignment during hurry up. They tuned defender non-engage win chances when at a ratings advantage over the opposing blocker, and they improved zone block targeting for various play types. Now there's also some dynasty and team builder changes coming in the title update 3.5 tomorrow. They fixed an issue where unsupported content was contributing to stability issues in team builder. Now this is the stability fix that they communicated recently that was necessary for team builder longevity. Teams with unsupported items will be returned to default options. So some people found some workarounds to use different assets for team builder that weren't allowed, and it was causing problems with the stability. Also, I just don't think they're really allowed to do that, but people did find a workaround. It looks like that's going to be no more, which I understand people were enjoying doing it, but if it was causing stability problems for team builder, I mean, that's just not good. They also fixed an issue where some players would not earn skill points from practice XP until playing in a game. They fixed an issue where the wrong Heisman winner could be shown in the Heisman ceremony. And they fixed an issue where conference championships and college football playoff first round games were both on December 19th. Now let's get to some more exciting stuff, in my opinion, the roster update. We've got Chris Henry Jr. of Ohio State, one of the most anticipated freshmen this year for college football. He is now officially in the game tomorrow with the roster update. And here's just a few gameplay clips I got with him. I wanted to show him off in particular because he is the biggest freshman this year. And here's a look at him in game. Going to show all of the top freshmen that are coming in. Chris Henry is going to be an 84 overall, so that's pretty good for a freshman. Usually a lot of them don't get rated that high. Here's a look at him with the equipment on, just kind of showing you a full look of how Chris Henry Jr. is going to look in College Football 27 tomorrow. But he's not the only 84 overall. We also got TK Keys of Tennessee, another wide receiver. He's coming in at an 84 overall as well. So this is another highly touted freshman. Here he is with all the equipment on, the helmet looking clean. So I know Tennessee fans are going to be happy to finally have him in the game for those dynasties and things like that. Of course, we got to talk about Jared Curtis, the quarterback of Vanderbilt. A lot of people were asking about him. He was the most asked about person other than Chris Henry that I had seen over the couple months that the game has been out. He's in the game tomorrow for Vanderbilt at an 81 overall, which is pretty good for a freshman quarterback. He's ready to go. Up next, we've got the halfback freshman out of Texas, Derek Cooper, coming in at an 83 overall. Again, pretty high. A lot of these top guys are going to be in the 80s for the freshmen, so he's looking good. Texas got a few guys in the top 25 you'll see in this video, but here's a good look at Derek Cooper. He's going to be ready to rock tomorrow. And how about Oregon? They've got a few players as well, but here we got Jet Washington, the strong safety, coming in at an 83 overall. Pretty good. So just another good guy to throw on that Oregon defense. He's looking good, ready to go in the game. Got the hair out the helmet and everything else. Up next, we've got a halfback for Alabama, EJ Crowell, 82 overall. Looking pretty good here for the Crimson Tide. He's going to be ready to rock in tomorrow's title update. And keep in mind, there's like over 1,900 players added tomorrow, so I couldn't show you all of them. It's only a few that I'm gonna be able to show. As we move on here to Jordan Edmonds, 82 overall cornerback for Alabama. He's gonna be in tomorrow, but yeah, 1,900 plus players. I mean, that's just a ton, and they got it out pretty early this year, which I'm glad to see. As we move on to Jaira Edwards, 82 overall strong safety for Alabama. And correct me if I'm getting any of these names wrong. Definitely let me know below. I'm probably going to butcher at least a few of the names on this list. I'm not great with names. I'm going to try my best, so bear with me. But yeah, 1,900 plus players, which means every team's going to probably get at least a few new players added. As we move on to Richard Wesley, he's going to be 82 overall for Texas. He's an edge defender, edge rusher. He's going to be looking good tomorrow. Got the crop jersey with the exposed back plate. He looks, I don't know, this guy just looks like he's going to be a monster just off the equipment. Sticking with the Texas Longhorns here, up next we've got Tyler Atkinson, 80 overall, right outside linebacker. He's looking good in the game. Here he is with the equipment on, just giving you a full look at him. So again, a lot of players being added, so it's going to be hard to show them all, but I wanted to show kind of the top guys. Here's the right guard from Oregon, 80 overall, Tommy Tofi. Again, if I'm saying his name wrong, definitely correct me below. I don't like mispronouncing names, but I don't know everybody's name. As we move on to another Oregon player, Anthony Jones Jr., 81 overall, edge defender, edge rusher, looking good here in the equipment. He's ready to ball out for Oregon. Like I said, Oregon's got a few guys. Speaking of which, we've got another one here. And I'm definitely not going to get his name right. I don't even want to try. His first name's Emmanuel, 81 overall, left tackle. He's looking good to go. As we move on to another Ohio State player, we've got wide receiver Legend Bay, 79 overall. I mean, that's a great name. You got to be great with a name like that, but he's looking good, ready to go. Another wide receiver to go along with Chris Henry Jr., ready to ball out for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Moving on to a team we haven't seen yet, Washington, halfback Brian Bonner Jr., coming in at an 81 overall, and this looks like a running back. This is what a running back's supposed to look like. The crop jersey, the back plate, the turf tape. This guy looks like he's about to go for 1,500 yards. Going back to Tennessee, we've got another quarterback here, Faison Brandon, 80 overall for Tennessee. So they've got the highly touted wide receiver. They also got the quarterback coming in as well. This guy's looking clean. He's ready to go. So if you're a Tennessee fan, you've definitely got some fun new players to try out. Got another new team here, Nebraska. This is a cornerback, Danny Odom III, 78 overall, looking good for Nebraska in those new Nebraska uniforms. So got a few different teams represented here with the top 25 freshmen looking good in the game. And another new team makes the list. NC State, we've got halfback DeAndre Desenor, 79 overall. Got the turf tape going. He's ready to rock. This guy looks like he's going to run somebody over. I'm not going to lie to you. So that's another good freshman here. Going back to Alabama, you know Alabama's going to have a few guys in this top 25. This is a tight end, Max Sutter, 80 overall. So I'm sure the Crimson Tide fans have been waiting to use him because when you got that young tight end, I mean, that's always kind of a fun position to have on the team. Those guys, you like to ball out with them. They can really break defenses, so he's now in the game. Sticking with Alabama, we've got another wide receiver in the top 25, Cedarian Morgan. I hope I said his name right, 80 overall. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to butcher a few, but looking good for Alabama. In the number 8, so number 8 wide receiver for Alabama. We've seen that before. And we got Alabama once again. I think they've got like 6 guys in the top 25 for the freshmen. Here we've got Xavier Griffin, 80 overall, outside linebacker. So a lot of nice freshmen for Alabama fans. Go start that dynasty and just go crazy. And now we've got Auburn joining the list. We've got Alvin Henderson, 79 overall, halfback. So we got a few different teams, like I said, represented with the top 25 freshmen kind of sprinkled throughout. He's looking good, ready to go. Auburn Tiger fans, I'm sure you're glad to finally have him in the game. He'll be there tomorrow. We also got some South Carolina love here. Darius Gray, 76 overall, left guard. He will now be in the game when that update goes live. Got another Oregon player. We've had a few on here. Tredarian Ball, 82 overall halfback. So, of course, you know Oregon's coming legit. Now, there also is another guy in the top 25 for Oregon, wide receiver Jalen Lott. I don't think I was able to get footage of him for some reason. I think I might have just accidentally forgot to record him, but he's also in the top 25 with a 78 overall. Moving on to some upperclassmen that were added in this update. There were a ton, but I had to put a few in the video. Jaden McGowan, 84 overall senior for Baylor. We've got the sophomore wide receiver from Alabama, Lotzier Brooks, 87 overall. Got him in the game. So again, Alabama's getting a lot of love with this update right here. Moving on to the USC Trojans, we've got Cameron Crawford coming in at an 85 overall junior. He's now going to be in the game with tomorrow's roster update, so I know USC fans were definitely waiting on him. We've got defensive tackle Santana Hopper, 84 overall senior for Colorado. He's going to be in the game tomorrow as well. Moving on to Georgia, they're getting their halfback, Bo Walker, 81 overall sophomore. He's going to be in with tomorrow's update. And dude, Georgia's got a lot of good running backs in this game, and now they're just getting another one added right here. We've got another halfback, this time out of Michigan State. We've got Marvis Parrish, 81 overall sophomore. He's going to now be in the game tomorrow. Again, 1,900 plus players, so it's a lot more than what I'm showing you here. As we got Clemson wide receiver Tristan Smith, 80 overall senior. There's a lot more than what I'm showing here, but I wanted just to get some of the higher rated guys that I could. We got LSU quarterback Landon Clark, 78 overall sophomore. He's going to be in tomorrow as well, as you can see. And for Miami, we've got halfback Chris Wheatley, 79 overall sophomore. He's also going to be in for the Hurricanes tomorrow. Now, if you want to know about all the hidden details and cool things that you can do in College Football 27, make sure to check out this video right here on the screen.